Hello everybody, this is queenstatic here, and welcome back to a very special video on my channel. Yeah, I got my glasses going on today, so I'm sorry for the glare. But, I just want to say a big, huge thank you to everybody. This doesn't seem like a big deal probably to you guys, but it does for me, and, yeah, so it doesn't seem like a big deal to you guys, this number, but it's a big deal to me because, I was going crazy about this channel, but I'll get into that because what I was going to do for this milestone is I was going to either tell a silly story about something that happened in the past, or I was going to do another special video. But then I saw a post on Facebook today about how a girl I went to college with, she finally got into a school that she's really been wanting to get into, and she was inspired to work hard and to follow her dreams, and her dreams, are unfolding before her eyes, and it's absolutely a wonderful thing. And as part of YouTube, it's, to see me and to see what I do. And in all reality, I'd love to perform music for you guys, but, everything in performance is very difficult to get into, and music is one of them. And I will be getting music onto this channel, right now it's the holiday season, and it's just really busy right now. But I definitely am going to be picking back up on my guitar. I bought a ukulele, so that's somewhere around here. I'm going to be learning how to play that. Maybe I'll do some of my classical music that I've been working on for you guys, because I think that would be like a load of fun to do for you guys. And I was never like this, I did post YouTube videos. Okay, now here's the weird thing. My YouTube channel, what is going on? But, I wasn't always this way, I've had a YouTube channel since I was a senior in high school, which was 2007. Because I was class of 2008, but I made it in 2007. Actually, it was since I was a junior in high school, because it was in, I believe, March or May. I'll have to check back on it. But there was this really cool contest going on for Paramore, and this was after the fact. And I really wanted to enter this contest so bad, because you could sing on their album with them, which ended up becoming Riot. And I think it's the last couple tracks, or it's a couple of the tracks that you hear some people singing on that people won, and they posted videos, and some of the videos were just absolutely out of this world, like neat and cool. And for that time, the early days of YouTube, it was great. It was so much fun to be able to watch them, and I was like, I want to do it. I want to be able to get a chance to be on the Paramore album. And I never entered it because I wasn't brave enough, because of all the things that had happened in the past, and I wasn't confident with my singing. So what I did was I ended up recording Misery Business when it came out, and I posted my cover of it online. And I'll talk about more of these in a different video, because I'm pretty sure I have them somewhere. But I got death threats, and people told me to commit suicide after posting this video on YouTube. So that was a total not confidence booster too. But I gradually posted videos, I posted some covers. I do have some original songs on here, but they are cheesy AF. So you guys might not ever hear them. I don't know, maybe for a special sometime or something I'll make them public, and you guys can tell me what you think. But anyway, let's get to this. Thank you for 20 subscribers. Yeah, it's not a lot, whatever. But I didn't get to thank anybody at my 10 subscriber milestone, because that was when I was sporadically uploading. I wasn't uploading a lot or regularly, and now that I am, I've gained 3 subscribers in the past week, which brought me up to 20. And for me, it's a big deal just because of the whole confidence issue. And if I had never gone away to college, I would not have discovered YouTube. And this is going to be a very weird story, and I'm probably going to start crying during it, like I am now, because I'm over emotional. And it means a lot to me. But I had gone to a community college where I could start to do music. Like, they have a certificate program, which is, I finally graduated from it after how long being in it? But, no, I finally just got my certificate in music. But the whole thing is kind of, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I got into the certificate program, which you don't have to audition for or anything. You can just, sign up for it and take it. Because I didn't know how to read music. I didn't know how to do any of that when I started at this community college. So, then I started working a little bit harder, or I worked as much as I could, because I'm learning disabled, and I don't talk about this a lot either, but because I'm learning disabled, my brain doesn't always comprehend things properly, or some days it's really scary and it just doesn't focus on things, and it's a scary thought. It really is a scary, scary, scary thought. But that was affecting me really bad and everything. And I met my first voice teacher, and she's absolutely phenomenal. To this day, I can't, thank her enough for what she did for me. And after, I think it was on the third or fourth audition for the program, which was going to be my last no matter what, because I was like, for the music performance program, I was like, I'm not going to sit here and keep getting rejected. So I had gotten 3 or 4 no's, because I knew that I wasn't the greatest singer in the world, but, I knew that someday maybe I could be, but right now I wasn't, and it was really difficult for me. And when I did pass my audition, I felt great. I felt so good about myself. And, I got into the program, I started taking the classes. I failed a couple of the classes because I wasn't that good at music, and I had comprehension problems. I still do have comprehension problems. So sometimes it's hard to learn certain things. And people would make fun of me. People would make fun of me because I didn't always sing on key, because I was still learning how to control my voice. And the year that I had gotten into the program, I had gotten really, 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 really sick. Not like in the hospital sick, but I had gotten to the point where I completely lost my voice. I had to have like 2 courses of antibiotics. It was not fun. Not fun at all. So I lost like all the progress that I had made. So I had to build myself back up again. And, these people were making fun of me. And this one girl still makes fun of me to this day. I'm like, nah. But I could talk about that in the future too. And, wow, I'm like all over the place. Blah, 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 blah. But, basically it's like, I passed the audition, I got in, and the students were kind of mean. Not all of them, some of them were just like, yeah, you can do this, Kristen. Or they'd be like, you have to work on this, this, and this. Because we had to perform in a class at that time where, we kind of like critiqued each other. Like, you did this really well, you can do this, or you can try this and see how it works for you. But that wasn't the worst of my issues. The worst of my issues were some of the professors there. They made me feel so small and insignificant, and it was really, really hard to, be able to focus on what I wanted out of the program and what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I had one professor, ask me if I had ever been tested for dyslexia, or if I had, or to go up to the career development office and find another major because music wasn't for me. Mind you, you had to get a 70 or better in his class, and every time I went to him to ask him for help, like, hey, I need help because I don't understand this, because you're not teaching us the material. First, you're having us read the chapter, take a pop quiz, and then teaching us the material, and I don't understand it because you're going too fast, and my brain doesn't work like that. But, I'd go to him for help, and he'd sit there and be like, why don't you know this? You need to know this. You read the chapter, right? Yeah, I read the chapter. I have comprehension issues. I can't always comprehend that. I don't learn by reading. I learn by doing. I have to, like, physically do it. Like, when we had the spelling words, I'd be boss at spelling words because, I'd be able to write it out. That's how I learn, by, like, writing things or doing things repetitively. That's how I learn. That's me, That's why flashcards work so good for me. But yeah, you know, so that made me feel really, really bad, and I ended up failing the class by like 3 or 4 points. And then he made me feel so bad about like everything, and I felt like I couldn't follow my dreams anymore. I felt like for me it was really, really difficult to follow those dreams that I did have, you know, of performing and being able to perform. And get this, I didn't have an aspiration to be able to perform opera music. It wasn't until I did meet, you know, my voice teacher at that college that I had an aspiration for that, and she showed me, you know, hey, you can perform. But yeah, you know, I decided that I was going to leave that college and go to Fredonia, which I've talked about before. And, you know, I would not change this experience for anything. This is the real experience, and this is what got me when I read the girl's status today. You know, if I hadn't chose to go to Fredonia, I'd probably still be working at my retail job. I would not be happy. I don't know what else I would be doing right now. I don't know where I'd be, what I'd be doing, anything like that. I definitely would not be on here with you guys right now. I wouldn't have discovered more YouTube people, you know, but... So, my first year at Fredonia was a little weird because, you know, I was trying to fit in and everything like that, and, you know, find my niche. And there's a club that's there that I knew I wanted to join before I even went, and they do something called Terror in the Trees every year. I've talked about it. It's Interactive Theater Society. And this club gave me some of my best times and some of my worst times. And then I was also part of a student-run opera theater group, which was really fun too, because I got to perform in 2 opera scenes with them, and I got to perform like a couple musical theater things. It was pretty fun. You know, I really did. I enjoyed that. Wow, I can't talk today. But yeah, I enjoyed that. And it's funny because the downside of Interactive Theater Society was my second year, because my first year was great. I loved my first year. I had so much fun. You know, there was drama in the club, but it didn't involve me. You know, I met some of the most amazing people in the club both years, you know. And I wouldn't have changed that for anything, you know. And the girl that I'm talking about as my status was actually one of my scene mates my first year. I think she was my second year too, wasn't she? I can't remember. But I know she was definitely my scene mate for the first year that I was there for a little while. And, you know, it just, I don't know, it was amazing. And my second year, a series of events started happening, and I was on something that we call the executive board. And it got to the point at the beginning of the semester, maybe like a couple weeks after the semester started, maybe a little more than that, because I was super confident my second year going back. I was like, man, I'm doing great. I'm going to do wonderful this year. I'm going to get out of here this year. You know, I'm going to have a degree by the time I'm done. And lo and behold, I didn't know that, you know, they ended up messing up my schedule for a whole year, my whole first year. But that's a whole nother story too. But basically, you know, there was things that were said that weren't true that I said, and there's other things that I said that I did say, and I fessed up to saying them. But, you know, the people that were involved didn't want to hear my side of the story, and it ended up putting a rift in our club and in our e-board, and a whole bunch of people ended up stepping down from their positions, ended up resigning. It was bad. Like, I don't have hard feelings against them anymore about it, but I feel like it could have been handled so much better than what it was. We could have handled it like adults instead of like children, and that's really the way that we handled it at that present moment in time. You know, now I think if we all look back on it, we were like, yeah, we probably could have handled it differently, but because everybody's grown a little bit since then. But I guess what happened was, you know, I started not hanging out with the people that I was hanging out with that were in the club, You know, they would go out and have fun and party and stuff like that, and you know, they wouldn't invite me because they used the excuse that I didn't drink, which that doesn't mean anything. You know, I am an introvert, but I do like hanging out with people. I do like hanging out with friends. I like having company. I don't always like being alone. Even though I'm an introvert, I don't like being alone. It's really one thing that I don't like. But yeah, I had that. You know, my roommate was my saving grace that year. I would not change having her for my roommate for anything. She was wonderful. You know, she made sure that, you know, if I needed something, she'd be there. You know, she was there to talk to, stuff like that. She'd invite me to things sometimes because she felt bad, which was nice. But, you know, which, personally, I should eventually hire her to edit my videos for me or help film because she was a film major. But, you know, well, my first roommate was also a film major, too. But no hard feelings against her anymore, either. And, so, you know, this all, like, happened in the fall semester where, like, the whole dissolving of the e-board and everything went down, and it really was, it was bad. It was a bad time. And I guess, you know, well, and my grandfather passed away. Right after I took my last final, I got a phone call that my grandfather had passed away. So he passed away before Christmas. You know, he passed away right around the end of the semester. And I was debating going back for the spring semester, but I was like, no. I was like, there's classes that I really want to take, you know. I really want to start, you know, stepping up my game. I want to start doing really good things. And the fall semester, I had discovered Netflix. And not only had I discovered Netflix, but I discovered Twitch in the fall semester because my one friend, he has a Twitch account. I will link his Twitch account in my description box so that you guys can go on and watch him because he's pretty good at it. He's trying to get more of a following, and I think he would get more of a following, you know. I think he'd be good at doing YouTube videos too, but that's okay. But, yeah, you know, I started to discover that, and you know, I was watching the occasional YouTube video. You know, that was when Five Nights at Freddy's was starting to get big. I played some Five Nights, you know, I watched people playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I was watching people like PewDiePie. You know, I ended up discovering Kitty Cat Gaming, aka Susie Burhow. You know, Grump Girl as I call her. You know, I started discovering some of these YouTube channels, but I was still watching Netflix more. And then this video came on to one of the channels that I like. And the reason why I'm not saying who the YouTuber was that influenced me to start my channel is because a lot of people are like, oh my god, you're gonna fangirl over him. I guess I fangirl differently than other people do because mine is more of like an inspiration. And I swear to God, if I ever met him, I'd probably start crying and having a breakdown and, you know, talking to him about how he did inspire me. But, you know, this video came on his channel, and, you know, he talked about how he felt like his channel had changed. And this was a few months after watching him. This was during the spring semester when I was watching YouTube, like, every day. And he was like, yeah, he goes, you know, I kind of had this dream for this channel, and it's going wonderfully. He goes, but I kind of, you know, reverted back on my goals for this channel and what I wanted out of this channel. And to me, you know, that was being, like, really, really humble and really cool. And he was talking about how he was using YouTube as a performance outlet and how all he wanted to do was perform for people and make people laugh. And he said that he would do it for free if he could, you know. And that's the way that I felt about performance. That's the way that I feel about, you know, a lot of things. And I believe that he also said this, but I had said this when I was at community college. You know, my goal in performance is to be able to see people's reactions to what I'm doing and to see them smiling and getting enjoyment out of it. And that's my whole purpose for performing. And, you know, to me, that's why the 20 subscribers really matters, is because I know that there's, you know, I know not everybody watches that's a subscriber, because I don't even think some other people have active accounts anymore. But, you know, these 20 subscribers, it means the world, because I know I have a few people that watch regularly, and, you know, I've people that have been commenting nice things on my videos, but to me, you know, it's the fact that you guys are getting enjoyment out of my videos, and the simple fact that you guys are allowing me to keep making these videos. And my goal for the end of the year was to hit 100 subs, but I don't think that that's going to happen because there's only like 2 weeks left of the month. But I definitely want to grow my sub base in 2017. And I want to start doing more things with my channel in 2017 too. I started this channel as a Let's Play channel because I wanted to be able to do something that I loved, which was playing video games, and being able to have an outlet to play them, and an outlet to be able to, you know, perform for people. You know, a place to put my music, things like that. You know, I didn't want this channel to be like a beauty channel, which is kind of turned into a partial beauty channel now. But, you know, for me it was really, really difficult to even start it or restart my channel. But, you know, watching this YouTuber, and I still watch this YouTuber to this day. Like, I watch his videos basically every single day before I go to bed. But, you know, I've really grown to appreciate what YouTubers do, and I've even grown to appreciate my YouTube channel. And like I said, 20 subs isn't a lot, but for me it's the world, because I know that people are out there watching me, and people are enjoying my content, and people are getting enjoyment out of me performing. And that's something, you know, that I said before, that's something to me that is just, it blows my mind that, you know, people can get enjoyment out of me, you know, out of the weird girl from upstate New York that, you know, was only into swimming and music in high school, and was made fun of really bad in high school too. Well, not just high school, middle school, and high school. And, you know, it makes me feel awesome that people can appreciate that. But, you know, I don't know. It's just, it was the best Christmas present that I could have gotten, was to get more subs. And, you know, like I said, I'm still trying to grow this channel. I'm still trying to find out ways to grow the channel. And I feel like doing the daily uploads is really helping. Even though I'm missing a couple days here and there, it does get really, really difficult to keep up with daily uploads when you have a daily job that you go to. But, yeah, right now it is freezing cold outside. It is below zero. By below zero, I mean like in the teens to 20s below zero. So, and it's snowy outside. Like, it's not snowing right now, but it's supposed to be snowy again tomorrow, and it was yesterday. We got lake effect yesterday. But, you know, it's days like these that, you know, if my job decides to cancel, it's days like this that I'm going to be filming, and I'm going to be editing, and I'm going to be uploading, because to me, you know, this is my second job. And it's not just a job, you know. I mean, it is, but it's a job that I like to do. It's a job that I want to do, and that I want to put more effort into. And that's something else too that I want, and that I think would help help grow my sub base, is to put more effort into my videos. And I'm not the best editor, and I hate editing videos. And I think every single person on YouTube says that they hate editing videos. But I do all of it. You know, I do the editing, I do the recording, I do the uploading, I do all of that. Plus I work a full-time job, and my job has been like 40 plus hours a week right now. So you can just imagine, I've been a very, very busy person. Like yesterday, which was Wednesday, I don't know if you guys are going to see this today or tomorrow, but I worked like 12 hours yesterday with no break. And I had to drive in snow with a wheelchair accessible vehicle. That was fun. But yeah, you know, now I'm just on a tangent. I wanted this video to be like short and sweet and to the point, and I've been recording for over 25 minutes now, so it's not really short and sweet and to the point. It's more than that. But yeah, you know, it's definitely amazing that you guys gave me the Christmas present of 20 subs. And you know, I would love it if you guys would share my videos with people. You know, if you know that your friends would like to watch my videos, or, you know, maybe a family member, somebody, you know, if you know somebody that really wants a new channel to start exploring and stuff like that, you know, definitely share a video with them. And, I mean, it would mean the world to me. My views might go up, my likes, definitely like this video too, because, you know, it helps. But, yeah, I mean, I can't tell you guys what to do, but it really would, you know, mean the world, and it would help grow my sub base and the Staticsphere. And that is the one thing that I do want. Like, oh my god, I keep saying the same thing. Do you know how much of this video is probably going to be cut out because it's so repetitive? I'm going to be watching it and I'm going to be like, this is the cheesiest video ever. Okay, so remember to hit that subscribe button down below. You guys can become a member of the Staticsphere today. It keeps you guys up to date on all my uploads, which hopefully at the beginning of the new year, it will be every day, like it has been for the month of December. And remember to follow me on my social medias. They are listed in the description box below. And leave a like on this video if you guys want to see more subscriber milestones. Or even leave a like to help me get to the subscriber milestones. Because, you know, liking the video will help boost the video. And you never know. And, well, let's see. What else? Leave a comment down below. You know, maybe you guys have had an experience about, you know, like a dream or something to follow and stuff like that. I don't know. Or just leave a comment and say, hey, you know, good job. I like that too. That's very encouraging for me. But, you know, yeah. I think that it's cool that YouTube changes so many lives, and I think it's cool that, you know, I can make this video about 20 subs, and even though probably only like 2 of you guys will watch it, it still means the world that I have 20 subs, you know. Ooh, 20 subs, wow, big deal. So yeah, remember to share a smile today, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.